Alright, Country Manor Mobile Home Park. This is space 123. They want to remove this cherry tree. You can back right in there. I'd move those two pieces of wood. Other than that, you can back the bucket truck right in there. They want you to chip up and remove all of the limbs and leave the main trunk and firewood at the base of the tree. Cut it all the way down as far as you can go. Let's figure 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours to get it on the ground, chipped up and hauled away. Okay, on to the next one. Right. Alright, space 116, there's an ash tree right here in the back. If they can get the power lines dropped above and below and open that area back there is way open. And then we'll have to knock out one of the fence posts. And this would probably take you about 2 days to high climb up to the top and fold out, but it's starting to die. But you'll have to fold it out in small pieces, drop it down, and then pack it out and chip it up and haul it away. About a $2,500 tree back there. But it should be right about there is where it is. And it goes all the way up to there. It's about 60, 70 feet at the top. Alright, space 86, we have this maple tree right here. We've got a pond right here. We'll probably have to take out these two panels right here, or try and back in around the corner here with the truck and get to it. But once you get backed into it, if you go on up to the top, we'll have this power line removed, and we'll have to fold out the tops and then firewood the whole thing all the way down and leave the firewood. So we're talking 1 hour to there, 2 hours to there, 3 hours to get you to the split, 4-5 hours we'll get that all cut into firewood, and then an hour to take out the top, because you're gonna have to rope those down real gentle, because I mean, it's not a very big downhill, but there is. And you got this outbuilding right here. And then chip up the brush and leave all the firewood sitting there in a pile. Cut the stump as low as possible. Okay, so from this tree right here, if you go over to this corner, we'll trim this up high enough so it's a couple 3 feet off the building on the bottom, just raising the canopy up so a box van can get underneath it. So if the bucket truck can drive underneath it, that's as high as it needs to be trimmed. Maybe a little bit higher so that it has a couple years to grow back. And then maybe pull it back and shape it from the street so it's not hanging out in the middle so much. So let's call that I don't know, an hour of trimming right there, hour and a half of trimming. Space 71. We're gonna go this tree on the left side. If you go on up, you can see the left side of the tree is dead. Just take out that whole limb. Probably take, I don't know, half an hour if you include cleanup tops. But yeah, just take out that limb and strip out some of the dead, and maybe clean up some of that overgrown so it's nice and thinned out. Alright, we are in space 83. Unfortunately, we're in a bit of a backyard, so there's a good clear drag path, but that's about all you can say. This tree has to be high climbed. You got a power line coming through here, and you got a power line on the back side of the tree, and no access to from the neighbors on the other side on any of them. So yeah, you'll have to climb up and kind of fold this section down slowly and fold this out without breaking something. If you don't think you can do this, just let me know, and we'll just say no to it. But you'll have to strip all the brush out and then fold the whole tree down. It's just dying at the top third of it, but unfortunately that's the dangerous part. You might have to tie a rope to it and have it pulled so that it'll drop into here from the ground. Especially on that one right there. That one's going to be the toughest one to get to, because you gotta have to quit climbing when you don't feel safe. I'm going to say, let's see here. So 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, 6 or 7 hours just to cut all that down, chip it all up down to a stump. Yeah, let's call it 7 hours.